Hey everyone, it's been a little bit. Actually, it's been since April 2nd. That's the last time I dropped a video. So that's a long time in YouTube time when you're making short, 3 to 5 minute videos.
Okay, and I'm actually adding this here in post. What you're seeing in the background, it's for another card game that I'm working on, and maybe I'll be able to talk about it a little bit more in another video if there's interest. Okay.
So I kind of want to go over 3 things with you guys, and I want to keep it at 3 if I'm making these kind of long form videos. I call it long form for a couple of reasons. One, if it's the LessThanPi brand, that's cool, that's cute. But also because after you get past 3, what I've found is you start to kind of lose the script. It gets kind of hard to retain some of that information. So let's start with 1, why I've been away. We'll go to 2, what my plans are for the future. And then 3, we'll talk about how you can help if that's something you're interested in. So back to 1, why have I been away? So I wish I could say it's because I've been extremely productive. I've been doing a ton of work, been super busy. And fortunately, I can say that. Woo, congratulations. So I have been busy. I've actually finished 3 sets of my middle school class rep game, and right now the first 2 sets are available for download for free on my website. You can print them out and test those games out. So that's really exciting. It's a project I'm super passionate about. I've been working on it for tons and tons and tons of hours, and I know that because I actually recorded the whole process. I think well over half of those cards I've recorded. In fact, I've recorded cards outside of those 3 sets, things that are outside of those windows. So that's pretty cool. I guess why I've been gone is more because, to be honest with you, I'm a little shy getting on camera, having my voice out there. But I think too, I've really been stuck on how to present content and ideas for you guys that's valuable, something that you'll enjoy, and something that will kind of get you excited to watch the next one. I'm stuck on, like, do I do time-lapse videos and talk about my choices? And I've been struggling with that because there's so many other creators who I think just do a much better job at that than I do. Do I lean into characters more and kind of talk about the history and backstory of my characters? Actually, here, let's just do this. Let's flow nicely into number 2. What are my plans for the future? I'd like to really start dropping videos much more frequently. I don't know if I am confident enough to put out a hard schedule, but in my brain, at least, this is, I think, the best way to go about it. So I've realized in talking to other people, I really have a passion for telling stories and sharing process and helping critique and helping teach concepts I've learned. So I think what that will look like is some shorter form time-lapse videos. When it's something, an IP or a project that belongs to me, what I'll do is probably just break down some of the character beats and the things that might make a character unique, or a thing that might make a art piece unique, like when it takes place, and kind of explain that versus spending a lot of time breaking down each choice I'm making in the art piece. I think there are a lot of really great channels that do that already. So I think to just differentiate myself from those channels and make this a unique product, a unique experience for you guys, I think that's probably the best choice. But in addition to that, what I think I'd like to do is have some longer form videos as well. So these may include time-lapse in them, but I think at the core it's going to be like a teaching experience. And I think I will likely use pixel art in the vast majority of these. I think pixel art can be used as a way to kind of dumb down really complex art ideas. into fundamental truths that can be applied in any form of visual art. So I think I'll do that. I think that'd be unique, something fun and fresh and new for you guys, for this community. But I need your help. So that's where number 3 comes in. How can you help? So there are a few easy things, right? Of course, you can like the video. That shows, you can dislike it too. I mean, if I'm not doing it, let me know. Either way, it helps YouTube know that this is content that people are engaging with and want to see more of, even if it's in a slightly different form. 2, you can just drop a comment and let me know what you like in detail, you know, what you dislike, what I can improve or change, and what you'd like to see more of. Are there specific characters you want to get more information about? Are there different tactics and tools or tips that you need from me? You can put things like that in the comments. You can 3, join our Discord. Discord will have, you know, sneak peeks as to what I'm working on. You'll have a chance to shape future projects. Maybe I'll do polls and things of that nature there. It's just a cool little slice of the internet, and I want it to be a very positive place where people can grow, learn, and do better, and have vision into what I'm doing. And then if Discord isn't your thing, I also have a blog. My website, it's LessThanPiArt.com. That's weird that I suddenly forgot it as I was saying it. So you can check that out. What I plan to do is have write-ups, like the videos. I'll have a written form of those videos there, so you can kind of go through at your own pace. High resolution images from those videos will be on the website. So I'll have links for all of those things, the Discord, the website, in the description, and we'll kind of see where things go from there. So you made it through the core part of the video, so I think we're gonna start ending these kind of longer form videos like this, so like a little mini secret section just for those of you who stuck around. So what I'm gonna do here is just kind of shout out people who've really influenced me between that last video and this new one. So I mean, there are tons of people. I literally couldn't name them all if I wanted to, but I don't even know how to say her name, dude. Roflumajag, as I call you in my head sometimes. Virgman, Verge, Shy Guy, Pixel Chop. His name's Pixel Chop. He doesn't actually do pixel art. It's funny. Mr. Robinson Pixels, great YouTube channel. I want to shout out my homeboy Calvin at Papa Bear Comics. He actually just wrapped up his Kickstarter, so you can check out some of his stuff. And then the fine people over at Stone Home Games. They have a Kickstarter starting soon, and I've done a lot of artwork for their cards. So if you could support them, I'd really appreciate it. I'll have links to all of this stuff in the show notes, the video description as well, so you can check that out there. All right, so that's all I've got. Appreciate you guys as always. God bless, be safe, and I will see you next time.